Hey you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the South. More specifically, we are in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and even more specifically than that, we are here at Dollywood. Yes, we have returned to Dollywood for the fall season. I have been out on the West Coast doing the Southern California haunts, and I'm stopping home for just a day or two before I leave the area for the rest of October. But while I was here, I did want to make a point to stop and check out the Dollywood Fall Festival. I had a season pass this year. I've been trying to hit every festival. I had a one-day window and decided to head on over here and check out the festivities. So please follow me. And for every event, every festival, they have the different photo op here in front of the Palace Theater. You can see the lovely Dollywood sign with the pumpkins for the Harvest Festival. And this area always seems to have unique coverings overhead during the special events. Looks like some beautiful fall leaves down the walkway here. And you look, they actually change as you walk. The yellow leaves over on this end. And as we head down, they get oranger and oranger, and then finally turn red at the very end. And just look at this in the square here, this massive towering tower of pumpkins. These jack-o'-lanterns are absolutely massive. See the different designs. Got like a flower right there, and then the different faces. Definitely a fan of the jack-o'-lantern tower here. And here in the square, they have these giant pumpkins. Been seeing a lot of giant pumpkins at the state fairs that I've visited. These are some big pumpkins, 940 pounds, 761 pounds. Now I know I did see a couple that were in excess of 1,000 pounds at the state fairs. Some of this, let's see, 863. These look pretty big, but I don't see any of these that are tip the scales over the 1,000 mark. This one's pretty big. Is this over 1,000? Oh yeah, oh gosh, this is 1,565 pounds. This might literally be this is Little Valley, New York. This might literally be the biggest pumpkin I've seen. Maybe bigger than any that I've seen at the state fairs. I'll have to go back and check the tally, but yeah, this is one of the biggest pumpkins I've seen this year. This one from Jamestown, New York is pretty big too, at over 1,200 pounds. See more of the pumpkins here. And look at this, people have been scratching this pumpkin, been writing their names in the pumpkin. This, folks, is why we can't have nice things. People come to theme parks and just feel like they can just destroy whatever they want. And I went ahead and purchased this 2024 Harvest Festival Tasting Pass, where you get, I think, 5 different fall treats that you can choose from. So let's see if we can find some interesting fall treats. Some choices here. We've got the Harvest Succotash. I actually liked the succotash they had for the summer, so I might get some of that. It's got sausage in it. And this is interesting. I think I might have to try this, even though I don't know that I would actually like it. Pumpkin spiked bisque. So like pumpkin soup with pumpkin seeds in it. Yeah, let's go for it. All right, here are our first fall treats. Got the succotash there. It's got a lot of potatoes in it. It's got the sausage, a couple Brussels sprouts, and that looks like a pepper. Be a carrot there. Okay, let's dig in to the succotash, the sausage. You know, I don't know if this necessarily is succotash. Succotash is supposed to have beans and corn in it, and this doesn't have either. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but isn't beans plus corn equals succotash? Pretty tasty though. Potatoes have like soaked in the grease and the flavor of the sausage. So that's pretty good. But again, I'm not sure if this is succotash. Then we got this. This is interesting to me. The pumpkin soup, the pumpkin bisque. I don't know. I really don't know what to expect. This is going to be a just a bowl of pumpkin goo. We'll see. I have no idea what to expect. All right, let's just dig in. It's like the consistency of baby food. That is interesting. So it's got pumpkin spice. But, you know, the pumpkin spice is not pumpkin. Pumpkin spice is the spices that go into pumpkin. That's definitely got that pumpkin spice flavor. Yeah, it is kind of sweet tasting, so it's kind of a sweet soup. And then, but I think the pumpkin seeds are nice. They're a little salty. Pumpkin seeds, they're kind of break up the sweetness a little bit. I don't know if I'd ever get this again, but it's an interesting treat. Interesting. It's a lump of something. I think it's a lump of pumpkin. Got little cubes of pumpkin in there. There's definitely some pumpkin, actual pumpkin, not just pumpkin spice. But yeah, nice warm pumpkin soup. I don't know, kind of nice on an autumn afternoon. Now normally I hate these cups, these theme park cups, because I feel like they're a pain to carry around. But I had a free voucher for a one-day unlimited cup, so I went ahead and turned that in today. It does got the cool the exterior of the Dolly Parton experience on it, which is cool. But these cups are always so big and bulky and awkward. And like you would never use this at home, which takes away from it. They don't hold very much liquid for some reason, despite being huge. But I don't know. That's just my rant on theme park cups. I think they're kind of a scourge. Just trying to carry this around and manage this while you're doing theme park activities is kind of a huge hassle. All right, first round of Clean Plate Club accomplished. Now, always looking for the weirdest, most thematic choices possible with these tasting passes. And here they have stuffed sweet potatoes. Now, I do not like sweet potatoes, but it is that season, so I gotta pick something here. There's barbecue chicken stuffed sweet potato, cranberry apple sweet potato. That sounds really sweet. And I think I'm gonna go with this though, the French onion stuffed sweet potato. See, I do not like sweet potatoes, but I do like French onion soup. So I thought maybe that would counteract the sweet potato. You got a sweet potato, they put the cooked onions on there with the broth in it. Then they put cheese sauce, sprinkly cheese, and then some breadcrumbs on top for the crouton. All right, here goes nothing. Let's dig in there. Make sure we get a lot of that sweet potato. Oh, that's a perfect bite. That's got everything in it. There we go. Let's eat that. Oh boy, I don't know that I like that. That's got that so much sweet potato. Something about sweet potato. I hate when people say they don't like the consistency of things, but I maybe don't like the consistency very much. I think sweet potato tastes kind of like baby food. And that, I like the French onion parts, but I don't think I like the pumpkin being in there, or that the sweet potato. Yeah, the French onion stuff is good. Not loving the sweet potato. So let's try that. Let's try that one more time though, with the potato. Oh, I don't like it. A lot of people love sweet potato. That's just, I'm not a picky person, but for some reason, sweet potato is just one of those things that I do not care for. I can eat it, but I just do not care for it. Yeah, I hate to waste food, but I really don't want any more of that. Let's explore what else is going on in the park. These giant flowers here. Oh, actually, these are pumpkins carved into flowers. That's pretty interesting. Going through Hoot Hollow. Now at night they have an event called Great Pumpkin Luminights, where the pumpkins are all illuminated, and it gets darker, of course. So we'll come back and we'll see all of these pumpkins lit up at night later this evening. You can see Hoot Hollow there with the owl. And it fits the theme because over here is Eagle Mountain, where they have all the bald eagles. Yeah, look at this massive white pumpkin owl here, standing proudly in front of Eagle Mountain. And down here are the little tiny owls surrounding their king, the giant owl here. And you can even see the detail there with the feathers carved into the pumpkins. The different type of feathers there, carved into his chest. He's got little carved feet, and his head is one big pumpkin. Okay, here's Eagle Mountain. See, there's like 5 or 6 bald eagles hanging out right there. You hear them chirping? I always think it's funny. Bald eagles in real life, they make a chirping noise. Whenever you see them on movies or television, they make like this big caw-caw sound. But that's actually, they switch it out because they feel like television shows and movies feel like eagles. Oh yeah, listen to the chirp. They feel like eagles should make a more majestic noise, but just a high-pitched chirp. There's so many eagles. Can you guys see this? I see 6, 7, 8 bald eagles at least, if not more right there. Maybe 9, 10. There are so many bald eagles. Literally a herd of bald eagles. These guys told extinction to leave them alone. Yeah, I seriously don't know where else you would go to see this many bald eagles in one place. It's absolutely crazy. Good to see they're bouncing back from the brink of extinction. And there's the archway for Great Pumpkin Luminights. Again, we'll take another lap around the park when it gets dark and see what they look like at night. The big guitar here, of course, Dolly Parton, famously a guitar player herself. And you can see all the little parts of the guitar made of pumpkins. What are these called? Are these the frets? I know that's not right. but the different guitar parts, the little knobbies there, each one is a pumpkin. And little pumpkin music notes. I wonder what these would sound like. If anyone wants to translate these music notes and tell me which song it is, leave a comment in the comment section. Little jack-o'-lantern gathering place here. See all the different sizes and shapes. That's the thing about jack-o'-lanterns. They come in all shapes and sizes and colors, just like people. Here's some pumpkin quilts. Those of you know, we have a lot of fans of quilting out in the audience. And of course, here at the Carpetbagger channel, we love and appreciate the artistry that goes into quilts and quilting. Oh, here's a bummer. Blazing Fury is closed for the day. So yeah, this is my favorite ride in the park. Combination dark ride with some roller coaster elements. And look over here. That's kind of a fun Easter egg. You can see the mining company here is the Silver Dollar Mining Company. Of course, Dollywood, owned by the same company, owns Silver Dollar City. And Dollywood used to be called Silver Dollar City. But as a consolation, they do have Blazing Fury pumpkins themed after the ride. It says, man the pumps, volunteers. Yeah, the storyline is that the town is on fire. Firefighters are rushing to put everything out. It's to say hand-sewn leather fire buckets. The little flames there. And the railroad crossing, of course, part of the ride is when the train is actually coming towards you. See the dangling light cords here. Later tonight, these will most likely be illuminated in some manner. Oh, are these some more owls? We got a different type of pumpkin owl over here dangling from the trees. I think that's an owl, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Even Pikachu's getting into the pumpkin spirit. The Tennessee Tornado here. This is a kind of a classic looping roller coaster. You can see it's got the big spider web draped over the front. Yeah, it looks like the individual rides have their own custom jack-o'-lanterns. Yeah, this is Tennessee Mining Company. Yeah, a lot of the rides at Dollywood are either focused around mining or firefighting for whatever reason. And yeah, you can see the actual tornado there. And the spiderweb theme from the Tennessee Tornado extends over here to this giant spider here. So he's getting a little shaggy there. He's got a little neck beard, little bits of shagginess. I guess he's like a tarantula or some sort of hairy spider. Got more webs up there. And you see his little smaller spider pumpkin friends. And skittering around here, we got some little squirrel pumpkins. Statue of this giant metal eagle here outside of the Wild Eagle, this hanging steel roller coaster. This was one of Anna's favorite roller coasters back when we used to come to Dollywood all the time. Unfortunately, Wild Eagle not operating currently because of the bees. It says, be aware. It says, we are aware of the bees and wasps in the area of Wild Eagle. flying insects are a natural part of the Smoky Mountains, so yeah, it's part of nature. They can't just kill all the bees in order to run a roller coaster. So when the bees get bad, the roller coaster shut down. I think I've heard before that they're attracted to when the tops of the roller coasters warm up. They have to shut it down to cool it down. I think they actually have sprinklers on top, not to spray the bees, but to cool down the roller coasters so that the bees are no longer attracted to them. And plus, you know, you don't want to ride a roller coaster when there's swarms of bees, because no one wants to get stung by a bunch of bees while riding a roller coaster. That sounds like the most terrifying roller coaster of all time. But despite the bees, we do have some wild eagle pumpkins. Got the different eagles there. Yeah, a lot of, you know, there's a kind of an eagle theme at Dollywood. We've got Eagle Mountain with the bald eagles, and then the wild eagle here. This is the Fire Chaser Express. Here's a really fun, like, I don't know, I'd say this is a good starter roller coaster. You know, it's just got just like the right amount of fun, and there's some good theming. At the end, you pull into a gas station where a big bottle rocket explodes and blasts you backwards into the fire station. Speaking of getting blasted, you have these blast pumpkins here to correspond with the theme of the Fire Chaser. Yeah, you got the different big firework that you get at the end. It kind of drops down and like fires at you, shoots you backwards. And here's some explosions carved in pumpkins. And some more Fire Chaser Express pumpkins. Yeah, you see all the fireman iconography. So yeah, there's two rides in the park that focus on firefighting. You have Blazing Fury and the Fire Chaser. So a lot of fireman themed attractions here. See that dog there in the fire, the fireman area at Silver Dollar City. They have like a mascot dog. I wonder if that's the mascot that we have over at Silver Dollar City. There's like a gift area for the Fire Chaser Express, and there are some spooky pumpkins in here. Yeah, see them see that's like a wrapped up fire hose that they're sitting on. Some Fire Chaser Express merchandise. T-shirts there. Oh, there's one for the Tennessee Tornado. The Tennessee flag there flapping in the wind. Oh, look at this giant pumpkin man here just lounging around like he owns the place or something. Big lazy pumpkin man. Splinter's Trailside Snacks. Not Master Splinter, but that squirrel named Splinter right there. You see he's got some pumpkins carved of himself up there on the roof. Still not sure what this area is going to be. This used to be like where they had their Christmas tree and had their like festive gathering places. So curious what's going to pop up here. I have no idea. You guys see anything in there? As we walk along here, we have these sunflowers carved into pumpkins. What do sunflowers and pumpkins have in common? I guess they both have delicious seeds. And this classic Dollywood owl photo op. I think everyone that's visited Dollywood has a picture of themselves between these two owls. And then another set of owl pumpkins. This is, if you're counting, that's our third set of owl pumpkins that we have come across. Some would argue that's an excessive amount of owl pumpkins. Entering Timber Canyon here in front of the Mystery Mine, another one of me and Anna's favorite roller coasters back from our Dollywood days. You see the archway here is covered in these terrifying pumpkin bats. Yeah, look at these. Incredibly terrifying and ghoulish. And some more terrifying bat creatures there. I like how this one's wearing a bow tie, all dressed up in his formal wear. And the official Mystery Mine jack-o'-lanterns says, buy your coal here by the sack. Yeah, the different mining elements. Yeah, so I guess the theming of the Dollywood rides is firemen, mining, lumberjacks. It's all about hard, back-breaking, manual labor. And you can see some colorful jack-o'-lanterns hanging off the top there of the mystery mine. And then down here we have Buzz. Oh, he's sleeping. Oh, but look at that. Buzz has got his own jack-o'-lantern. Some spiders there as well. Here's some of the spooky bats in pumpkin form. So we head up the tunnel into Wildwood Grove. See, they got some beautiful butterfly jack-o'-lanterns. Here's some more pumpkin sunflowers, but these have the whole stalk carved. They have a guest pumpkin carver, Jamie Hauser. Looks like she is not here currently, but she's doing live pumpkin carving demonstrations here. You see kind of the different style there, where the design is more etched into the pumpkin rather than carved. Here at Mountain Grove Merchants, looks like this bear here is really into the fall spirit. Frogs and fireflies here. Has some custom carved pumpkins with a frog face. There's the Big Bear pumpkin for Big Bear Mountain. Some towering scarecrows over here. Got some pumpkin Luminite merch here. We got the individual sculptures. That guitar that we saw. Have we seen this butterfly yet? I don't remember seeing this butterfly. But there's that, the big white owl. Entering the lumberjack portion of the park, and you can see down here lumberjack themed pumpkins, different types of saws carved into the pumpkins. There's a chainsaw blade, an axe. I wonder if these saw pumpkins were carved with a saw. But let's take a second to pay homage to the greatest lumberjack of all time, butt cut Billy Christmas. Now the dining options over here in the Lumberjacks section are Lumberjacks Pizza, which always struck me as a little odd. I never considered pizza to be a lumberjack-centric food. Thought maybe they should have like flapjacks over here. But they do have one of the seasonal treats, the garlic knots and pumpkin cheese sauce. Yeah, you gotta have pumpkin everything. Let's go get some. So here are our garlic cheese knots, and I guess this is the pumpkin cheese there. We'll see if this is see if that is pumpkin flavored. Okay, let's try this. We got our garlicky knot there, and our pumpkin cheese. And, oh, got the skin on the cheese there. So swirl that around. It almost has a scent like reminds me of like curry, like masala. That makes sense with all the spices. Let's try that. It's interesting. This is not sweet at all. This is very savory. So in that way, it kind of does have a curry-like flavor, where it's a creamy with all the spices, a savory flavor. But you do get that dance of the pumpkin spice. Like I said earlier, like there's a difference between pumpkin and pumpkin spice. Pumpkin is the vegetable that you put in, that you eat, you make a pie out of. The spice is what seasons the spice, what seasons pumpkin items. Pumpkin spice is not spice from pumpkins, it's spice for pumpkins. But I don't know. I don't know if I like pumpkin spice all that much. Definitely going hard on the pumpkin spice. No, it's good. I think it's good. Kind of does remind me, like I said, with the curry, you got like the garlic there, like garlic naan, and you can dip it into like the creamy, spice-filled cream. Maybe just a little. I don't know. It's autumn. You gotta enjoy the pumpkin spice. I think I do like pumpkin spice, like in desserts. One of my favorites was the Dairy Queen had a pumpkin pie blizzard once that I really liked, and I like a good slice of pumpkin pie. But I don't know. It's unique when you try to serve it as something savory. But I can't decide. Part of me says this is really good, and part of me says this is confusing. Because things can be good and confusing at the same time. Have a little bit of zero sugar Fanta to go with it, because it was the closest thing to Fanta Pumpkin. Fanta Orange, the closest thing to Fanta Pumpkin. Too bad they don't have that pumpkin spice Fanta. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have said that out loud. I didn't mean to put that into the universe. Yeah, it's interesting just how many different jack-o'-lanterns, pumpkins there are. Over here we have a little mouse. This little mouse pumpkin. There's a cat pumpkin. A dog pumpkin. All hiding back here in the dining area. And of course, what would it be without an owl pumpkin? Because we needed more owl pumpkins. Oh, getting ready for the drop. Are they gonna make them wait? This is what I hate about drop towers. I don't think I hate the drop as much as I hate the wait, the anticipation, the feeling in the pit of your stomach, not knowing the exact moment that you come plummeting back down to earth. But down here in the water, we do have some delightful frog pumpkins. Those are really cute. If I see another owl pumpkin, I'm literally going to go insane. And yes, folks, time for the Lumberjack Jam Band. You see here, Lumberjacks like to rock out on these cast iron pans. See if this big pan can make us some noise. Oh, that's a good gong. It's the pumpkin campsite here. You can see the bonfire is made of pumpkins. So that there is a pumpkin waterfall. You see water carved into those pumpkins going down into a stream, and you can see all the pumpkin fish swimming in the stream. I think I'm getting sick of hearing myself say the word pumpkin. Even the snake oil cart decorated with jack-o'-lanterns, different bottles and medicines carved into the pumpkins. And for the fall season, the Lumberjack Cemetery doubles as the pumpkin disco. See the disco ball there, and these pumpkin people dancing on the graves of these hardworking lumberjacks. Oh my goodness. You know, actually, I wouldn't mind if this guy danced on my grave. Yeah, it's a dance party at the old cemetery tonight. I find this rather amusing. Now, you don't get a lot of spookiness here at Dollywood, but this is a little spooky. You got these jack-o'-lantern monsters shoving you into a casket. Oh, here it is, the big butterfly. Yeah, it'd be cool to come back here in an hour or so when the sun starts coming down and see these pumpkins illuminated at night. All right, I thought we were gonna hop aboard the Dollywood Express. Looks like Cinderella's operating today. Get some views of the fall leaves around the Smoky Mountains. Train's almost completely full. Got here just in time.
It is up to you to protect your eyes and the eyes of your loved ones from those cinders. Now, in the event that you do get a cinder in the eye, it is not a medical emergency, although it may feel like it.
Getting a cinder in the eye,
not
a medical emergency.
For just a cinder in the eye.
Just a cinder in the eye.
Instead, what we ask you to do is please cover the infected eye with a hand. Try not to rub it. Wait till we get back to the depot. Reach out to one of our conductors, and we'll direct you to the nearest first aid office. We'll safely remove that eye. Oh wait, that can't be right. They'll safely remove the cinder out of your eye.
Oh, okay.
You can keep that eye. Whew, that was close. Wave at all these folks. And on the count of 3, let's give them a big old southern howdy. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Howdy! Great job, y'all. We'll come back to that later. These 2 loads, because 1 will not make it back to the car. It's just that good. There you go, Conductor Caleb keeping everyone safe. Oh, that's Brent up there. My bad, y'all. That's Conductor Brent keeping everyone safe behind those gates. You better feed those chickens, Brent. Don't forget it. That's located in Wildwood Grove.
There's some really pretty leaves out here right now. It's pretty much peak leaf season here in the mountains.
Roller coaster, almost 4,000 feet of track. It's those bright orange rails right there, Nick.
See the coal there on my pants. At least it's not in my eye.
On the right-hand side goes around. Oh, the whistle.
Out onto Big Bear Mountain, that orange roller coaster. Being serenaded here by some relaxing train music.
Quiet, hope you don't scare at all. Oh my goodness, there it is. There it is, sitting out there in the field all by himself. Busy day, sitting around.
You can see that skyline, all the roller coasters there.
Gallons of water. As you has an average of about 5,000 people. Alrighty, y'all remember that big southern howdy we gave everyone when we left? We're on the count of 3. Let's give it to them again. We gotta be the loudest train of the day, so we need Now's the time to be collecting any and all of your personal belongings.
And that'll do, train. That'll do. Oh, look over here, near the front of the train. We have this sleeping pumpkin person. Now, we were in Gatlinburg a few weeks ago and saw the different pumpkin people lining the main strip. But here at Dollywood, they have like a different species, a different type of pumpkin person that lurks during the fall. Yeah, over here under this tower, another pumpkin man. Oh, he's real happy. You can see the water running out through that trough. You got pumpkin people hanging from the trough. Yeah, it's a virtual pumpkin invasion. And look at that pumpkin man back there being pulled around by his pumpkin dog. Look at the look on his face. There's the other pizza restaurant, Iron Horse Pizza. So the 2 pizza restaurants are themed after lumberjacks and trains. And then out front, we have a pumpkin person waving to the passing trains. Over here, this pumpkin man is devouring a slice of pizza. I like his leaf mustache. That's pretty hilarious. This guy here is trying to catch some butterflies, or maybe he's trying to catch some bees. Maybe he's trying to catch the bees that are shutting down the roller coasters. Well, you can see this artist pumpkin person here with a paintbrush. Let's see what they're painting. Oh, he's painting himself as if he were a butterfly. He dreams of being a butterfly. Yeah, so many different types of pumpkin men lurking around back here by the train. Here's a pumpkin parent lifting its newborn pumpkin baby into the air. It's kind of touching, actually. And a whole pumpkin band here. He's playing the banjo, the washboard, and then the 1-string bass over there. Yeah, a lot of bluegrass instruments can be made from items you have laying around the house. Here in front of the Heart Song Theater, this pumpkin reading some stories to the pumpkin children. They attentively watch. Actually, it doesn't look like this one. This one's not paying attention. She's got a lot of enthusiasm to this story. Oh, this is a pumpkin quilter here. He's actually making the quilt. And of course, you know, everyone loves quilts. Oh, I almost didn't notice a little pumpkin child over here. It's angry. Urgh. Stepped into the shop here, and you can see the Christmas stuff is already on the shelves. And you can see little points in the park where it looked like they were already putting up Christmas lights, had some Christmas decorations stowed away. So I think they switch over to Christmas like November 1st, like soon as midnight strikes and turns to November, it's Christmas time. I do appreciate this gourd pile here. I remember when I was a kid, I was obsessed with gourds. My mom would take us to get pumpkins, and I didn't want a pumpkin, I wanted a gourd. And she would let me pick out some of the little gourds. I was so excited to be able to take some of the gourds home. I just loved them because they were all so weird and misshapen. And we have one treat left on our tasting pass, and I think we're gonna claim it here at Miss Lillian's Mill House. And behold, we have pumpkin spiced ribs. Now I love ribs, so I'm very interested to see how the pumpkin spice adds or takes away from them. Oh, I just got a whiff of it. I can smell the pumpkin spice on there. All right, cautiously optimistic about pumpkin spice ribs. Oh, tear off a rib here. Oh. There we go. All right, let me just bite in somewhere here. I don't necessarily taste the pumpkin spice very much. You get like subtle notes. You know, always love ribs, but I'm not really picking up any, pretty much zero pumpkin spice. It makes sense though. You know, the smoke flavor, very, very powerful on ribs. And, you know, I've had ribs before that had like fruity coverings. Like they had the Chipotle blueberry ribs at 12 Bones, one of my favorite barbecue restaurants in Asheville. And they're known for their blueberry ribs, but they don't taste anything like blueberries, so. So yeah, I'd say of all the things I've tried today, this is my favorite. I don't know if that says something about my feelings on pumpkin spice, but it doesn't taste a lot like pumpkin spice, but it was the best thing. You know, that soup is pretty interesting. I will give it that. I don't know if I love it, but it was an interesting experience, a new experience for my mouth to engage in. So I can say that, but ribs. And here at Dollywood, we have become members of the Clean Bone Club. Performer here on the front porch of the church.
Reckon it's time to lay.
And the sun has set here in Dollywood, and we are headed back into Hoot Owl Hollow. There is the mighty owl, and you can hear the delightful chirps of the bald eagles in the background. Yes, it appears that Great Pumpkin Luminights is in full effect. And look at this with the guitar. You can see it's actually playing a tune. You can see the different strings light as they're being plucked. The music notes flowing out of the guitar. It's really, really beautiful. Really, really beautiful seeing these at night. And these pumpkin quilts are even more amazing after the fall of dark. You see this walkway has been illuminated with these hanging lights. Add a little bit of fog effect as well. Really, really pretty. Interesting, you know, having the fog as ambiance, not knowing that there's not any like scare actors that are gonna leap out at me. It's kind of relaxing to know I'm safe in the fog for once. Oh yeah, these owls here, super cool, dangling from the trees. Going back over here into the spider territory. Yeah, everything looks great in the dark. Oh, look at that mischievous spider there. His flickering legs. Big jack-o'-lantern face. Oh, it's amazing. His little buddies dangling above him. And check out the lazy guy. Notice he's holding like a jack-o'-lantern there lit up in his hand as he relaxes here with all the little pumpkins. Check out their little faces, all different expressions here, changing color. The flicker of the sunflowers. See, the Mystery Mine looks amazing there with the projections on the side. Cobwebs, the bats, bright colors. Oh, Buzz woke up.
Your girl in there. Save it for kissing yourself goodbye. Don't take your boots off in the mine. It's bad luck. And it's already pretty stinky in there. And never whistle either. It's bad luck as well. I know some dwarves who did, and it made them grumpy, dopey, and sneezy.
Wow. See all the little pumpkin frogs there. Oh, there they go. There's the pumpkin waterfall and stream full of jack-o'-lantern fish. And then, of course, it's time to boogie with the Lumberjack Cemetery, dancing on the graves, but it's okay as long as you've got rhythm. Yes, get down, my pulpy friends. Yeah, it's okay to get a little spooky, even at Dollywood. And we end with the giant glowing butterfly, the icon here at Dollywood. And it is now time to exit through the Emporium. And remember, happy fall, yeah owl. Instead of y'all, it's yeah owl, because there's so many pumpkin owls here. Yeah, you can see the Dolly Christmas ornaments already in stock. It's coming, folks. It's coming very soon. So thank you for joining me today. I really did not want to miss the Fall Festival. I bought my season pass for Dollywood. I actually bought it last year during Christmas. So on this season pass, I've got the full rotation of all the holidays. I think this is the first time that I've hit every holiday in 1 year. Well, I'm still planning on going to Christmas, coming back here in a few weeks and doing Dollywood Christmas. I think that'll be the first time in the course of 1 year that I'll have visited all the different events, all the different seasons of Dollywood. So I got some good use out of this season pass. But tomorrow, I'm planning on getting in my car and driving to the region of New England. We're going to be staying near Salem, Massachusetts for a week. So got some, gonna usher out October with a bang, and I hope you guys will join me on that journey. And thank you for following along with me, going on these journeys with me. If you do like these videos, consider subscribing. I travel around the country. I film roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, special events, and other fun stuff. If you'd like to help out the channel, consider contributing to Patreon. $3 or more get you a postcard once a month from me to you. Also selling enamel pins in the Etsy shop, as well as press pennies and stickers. Also still doing personalized messages on Cameo, and all those things help keep Cinderella on the track, this boat in the water, and Mr. Dirigible in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.